is Roshan, and welcome to Nurture and Rest, where chaos meets calm. For my first vlog, I thought I'd talk about a topic that is close to my heart. Who was I before I became a mom, and do I still miss her? It's something I've been thinking about lately, and it's a topic that nobody really talks about it, but I know we're all wondering about it. So let's get started. So let me start off by giving you an idea of what my life looked like before I became a mom. Career-wise, I had a 9 to 5 job. I still am working full-time, 9 to 5. And my weekends would be spontaneous, depending what I felt like. Maybe cafe hopping with my husband, or just going on spontaneous vacations, or just sitting at home doing nothing, ordering in and binge watching Netflix the whole day, if that's what we felt like. And the day was mine. Like, I could control what I wanted to do. If I wanted to stay up late and watch a movie, I could do that. If I wanted to sleep in, I could do that. I had the luxury of deciding how I wanted to spend my day. And after the delivery, it's like suddenly everything changed. That old life was just shut off. And it was, at first it was like a blow to the face. It's not something I was expecting. And I mean, I did expect it to some extent. I did understand that my life wouldn't be I couldn't live how I lived before. I won't have that kind of freedom or flexibility. And I now have this additional person to take care of that's so tiny, so fragile. And as a first-time mom, I didn't have any experience, and living far away from home, I had limited help as well. So it kind of came as a shock, like how much your life changes, and it takes a while to get used to be honest. And I think after 1.5 years of having the baby, it's only now that I'm feeling comfortable with myself, and it's only now that I'm actually coming to terms with the fact that my old life is gone, and that's okay. I'm ready to accept this new chapter. And it's only now that I'm actually getting the time, slowly, bit by bit, to take care of myself and focus on kind of reconnecting with my old self. So the shift, or the transition from my old life to my mom life, that was a drastic change. I mean, I wasn't expecting my life to that old life to completely come to a stop, because that's exactly what happened. And it's something nobody really tells you beforehand, but it's something you have to face, you have to overcome it. And it took me a while to be okay with that, because especially as an introvert, I like having time to myself. I like just sitting down, having control of my day, just kind of relaxing in my own way, and not always having to do things all the time, or not always having to think about 150 things that I need to do in the day. And that was, it's only now that I'm actually coming to terms with it, and slowly, bit by bit, I've come to realize that chapter of my life is now over. I'm not going to get that kind of freedom and flexibility and control over my day like I did before. And it's a huge change, but now my priorities have changed as well. Now I would spend my day playing with my baby more than making sure the house is clean or that the laundry is done. Whereas in my past life, making sure the house is clean was like the top priority for the weekend. I mean, I like to keep things clean and tidy and organized, and now that's not possible with the toddler. And I'm okay with that. So do I miss my old life? Do I still miss her? Yes, I still do. I mean, it's a big change, and it's still fresh because it's only been 1.5 years, and it's a huge change for me at least, because I had a rough time kind of coming to terms with it, and it's only now that I'm accepting that that life is over. I can't go back to that life, but I can incorporate certain bits of it in this new life, and I think it gets easier as your toddler grows up. And something I've found the time now to do for myself is reading, because I love reading. I mean, I have a lot of books. I love going out to bookshops, buying new books, just scrolling through Bookstagram. And I've found time now every day while I have breakfast to at least read 1 or 2 chapters of a book. I don't have time to kind of read half a book a day like I used to, but at least reading 1 or 2 chapters is a huge achievement for me. And I managed to read about 4 books for this year, so that's a big proud moment for me, because I'm very happy that I can kind of reconnect with my old self in that way. So I guess it's all about finding time and finding ways to adapt to the situation that you're put in. And the good side of this new life is that I've realized I'm more patient and calm and strong than I was ever before. And I guess that's the beautiful side of motherhood, with all the challenges and responsibilities and everything that comes in. There's also a silver lining with every gray cloud. So that's also, I guess, something you have to accept and be okay with. And if you're struggling like I am, or I was, still kind of struggling, but know that you're not alone. I'm pretty sure a lot of mothers go through this, and even fathers, and it's all part of parenthood, because it's a huge change in your life, and it's okay to not be okay with it sometimes. So this is what Nurture and Rest is all about, the real, messy, but beautiful truth about navigating parenthood. And if you are experiencing the same thing, or if you have any experiences that you'd like to share with me, any advice and feedback, please drop them in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel if you like honest conversations like these about juggling reality, the reality of parenthood that nobody really talks about. Then please subscribe. And until I see you next week, bye bye.